Hey there, besties. Welcome to Girly Pop Probs with K and L. We are your hosts, Kelly
and Laurel.
And we are so happy you're here. Hello, Girly Pops. Happy Monday.
Hello. Welcome back.
We are here after a nice long week.
Ooh,
I had a wonderful week, if you were wondering.
The most magical place on
Yeah, so my mom and I took a Disney trip. It was a really good time. I missed you. So long. But I just got right back to it, so this is why right now I'm just now seeing Laurel. So,
but Disney looks amazing.
Yeah, Disney's always a good time.
I'm so glad you all went.
And it was nice. I got to see my Aunt Krista while I was in Florida. That was nice. We kind of caught up after like 13 or 14 years is what we calculated.
So
cool. So that was fun. But
so cool.
Yeah. And then what did you do anything fun?
Not much over the weekend, but this week we had the Kelsea Ballerini concert that we've been counting. I mean, guys, 2 days from now.
2 days from now.
We will be there.
Yeah.
Singing, screaming Kelsea Ballerini.
It's so bizarre.
And possibly getting flash tattoos.
Possibly.
Well, we want it to be a surprise.
All right, we will be getting flash tattoos.
So excited.
Yes. And we are very excited for that. Shout out to the girl that coordinated all that.
Yeah. No. Seriously.
Yeah. It's kind of thinking. I'm kind of thinking it's gonna be really cool because like we're gonna meet like other people that are just as excited about Kelsea Ballerini as we are, and it's nice. Like the tattoo shop is in downtown Charleston, and so it's like not super far from where we're getting ready, and then it's like not super far from the Coliseum. Like it's like in a good, really good spot.
Perfect. Literally.
So
we just need to get up and go in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They also are taking appointments, so I was thinking about calling back and like seeing if there's anything still available. Yeah. But yeah, so stay tuned for the results because we're very excited.
Yes.
And yeah, so here we are.
There we are.
There we are.
And I might be taking the kids to the Monster Jam because it's this weekend also. I've been playing with the idea because Jax is obsessed with monster trucks right now, so I've been kind of. We'll see. I'll let you guys know next week. So this week we are back with another episode of Advice with K&L.
Yeah.
And in light of the Kelsea Ballerini concert being this week, we wanted to do concert edition.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm going to kick us off with, I feel like a normal question people have. Is it sad to go to a concert alone? I feel like a loser. So I love this band. They're doing a concert soon, and I don't anticipate them coming again anytime soon. I feel like I can't miss out on this opportunity, especially since they are overseas. Unfortunately, the only person who likes this band that I know of is out of town. Therefore, I have no one to go with. It makes me feel kind of iffy to go alone, but I really do want to go. I don't know what to do. Here's my thing. I feel like there's so many people that feel that a lot. Like, I don't want to go alone because I don't want to look weird or, like, I don't want to be, like, awkward. And, like, I don't think you're ever going to regret going to a band or a concert that, like, you really want to go to even if you are by yourself because I do think people make, like, concert buddies, like, in the line and, like, waiting for drinks or, like, next to who you are with, like, or next to who you're with next to you and stuff. Like, it all depends on that, I feel like. So I don't think you're ever going to regret going to something that you really want to go see. But I do think a lot of people go through that. They don't want to look like a loser standing at a concert by themselves. It's like, you're not a loser. That takes some guts to do.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Just like people are scared to go eat by themselves or go to a movie alone or whatever.
Me being those people.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me that much, but I think that you should go alone. Yeah, like there should be no ifs, ands, or buts. Obviously, it's always more fun with friends, like your friends that you go with. But I've never been to a concert alone, but I have been to a conference before alone, and it was like exhilarating.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is awesome, you know? And I made some friends, which I'm a friendly person, but I don't frequently do. Like, I feel like my friends, Laurel, and like my husband, like are people that will talk to anybody and get to know them and like whatever. But like during that time, I really was out of my comfort zone a little bit.
You were, and I was so proud of you for doing that.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying it was like empowering and exhilarating to do that. So yeah, that's awesome.
So my next one says, I offered to take this girl's spare ticket off her hands, and now she hasn't spoken to me for 2 weeks. She messaged me hours before it saying that she's trying to get rid of the spare one. In the heat of the moment, I made a snap decision and offered to take it. She then said that her ticket is elsewhere and that I wouldn't be with her at the concert. She seemed okay and on board with me taking her spare ticket at first, before saying that check-ins for that category close at 6 p.m. anyway, so I wouldn't be making it in time and to not worry about it. Then lastly, she messaged back and said that information was wrong and I could have still gone, but oh well. By that point, I don't care about not going anymore, so it didn't bother me. But yeah, that was the last I heard from her 2 weeks on. I have even messaged her the next morning and have asked about how it was, and still nothing. Every single person I've told this to said that I did nothing wrong in offering to take the ticket off of her hands, but maybe I came on too strongly. Others have suggested that might have only liked me as a friend and that I gave her the impression that I like her as a potential girlfriend. So now that's why she backed off, because she doesn't like me like that? Question mark? I don't really understand. It's just been so painful not being able to talk to her when there's so many things I wanted to message her about. To go from messaging me often to radio silence for 2 weeks has been really tough. All I want is for her to start talking to me again. If I knew this was going to happen, then I would have never offered to take her spare ticket. But I'm constantly getting reassurance that I did nothing wrong in doing that. So you had me lost for a minute, but I finally landed the plane. I was like, I don't know where this is going. So I guess she was offering the ticket in like a way like, oh, I had this person going with me, you know, whatever. And I mean, I think it's weird that she lied to you about where the ticket was at first, saying that it wasn't with her, and then going back on that and saying that it is with her was a little interesting to me. But yeah, I think that you didn't do anything wrong.
No,
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you were just trying to help her out.
Yeah.
But it sounded like she like wasn't really interested in giving somebody the ticket. Like it says it like she wasn't looking to get rid of the ticket.
Yeah.
They just said, hey, I'll take your ticket.
Yeah.
So,
Agreed.
anyway. Interesting. You're not wrong.
All right. Paid for concert tickets months ago and friend canceled but never paid me back. So back in November, my boyfriend bought 4 tickets for me. For me, him, and 2 of our friends. We all agreed to go to this concert, and we all agreed to pay him back. Unfortunately, one person did not pay him back. She told him countless times, I get paid next week, so I'll send you the money. I'll get paid next week, I'll send you the money. Recently, about a month ago or so, she decided she wasn't going to come. We're unsure of the reason she canceled. This was worrisome because we have an extra concert ticket that wasn't paid for, which was $360. Immediately, we tried to sell it. We even went down on the price because no one would take it. And the concert tickets naturally went down in price as we got further to the actual date. Eventually, and unfortunately, no one bought the ticket. We didn't just offer it on Ticketmaster. We offered it on other websites as low as $100, trying to stay in some sort of range. This was my boyfriend's first concert experience, and he was so stressed out trying to sell his ticket. Now, currently, it's the day after the concert. It makes me feel sad that he's out $360, and there's nothing he can really do about it. So my question is, what could we do next time if this happens again? Is there anything you recommend doing right now? So for me, at this point, I don't think there's really anything you can do about it. Yeah. She didn't pay you for it, and she didn't go. That sucks. If she wants to come forward and like have good morals, then maybe she would just send you the $350 or half of it at least, just to cover some costs, because it's rude when people do that.
Right.
But I think it's annoying when people say they want to do something, you spend the money on it and they don't do it. Absolutely. If I bought concert tickets and for my friend and she was like, I'll pay you back, and then she just never said anything until last minute, oh, I'm not coming, I'm just out that money.
Yeah.
So
I totally agree with everything you said. I think that I would have asked her for the money over and over and over again. And like, even the day of, I would like somehow remind them that like they'd never paid for them. But advice, don't buy tickets for people you absolutely 1000% couldn't trust. Like, I knew if I bought tickets that Laurel and I agreed on that she would pay me back, or like, obviously maybe you didn't know that about this person, but yeah, just definitely next time consider like who you're buying a ticket for.
Agreed. And I feel like also just, you have to, if you're making concert plans to people or plans like that you have to buy tickets for, make sure those people are like real about it. Like, that are talk and moves, not just talk. Because I feel like a lot of people are all talking like, oh yeah, that sounds fun, I want to go, and then they don't actually want to go in general or spend the money on it.
Yeah, make sure you have the money before you buy the tickets or something.
Yeah,
like so that's if you have any inkling that they wouldn't pay you back. Yeah. Well, that sucks, but I hope you guys had a good time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
It says, first concert advice, please. It'll be my first concert this Tuesday, and I will be going to 3 Sacred Souls at the Rhiton in LA. I think that's how you say that. I am so excited, but also nervy about it. Please let me know any advice that you have or anything about that theater if you've been there before. And I just thought that's like fun. Like,
that is fun. So cute.
I have been going to concerts since I was like 9, maybe. And now I'm 28, so I almost have like 20 years, or I am 28, almost 29. Okay. Huh?
I said you just turned 28.
Somebody asked me the other day how old I am, and I literally was like 26.
The other day I was like, wait, am I 28?
Anyway, so I've been going to concerts for, 20 or a little shy of 20 years, Yeah. And I feel like I've been to all types of concerts, and they hold a very special place in my heart. Because
you are a concert girl.
Yeah. Like every single time Laurel and I have been to a concert, like, I mean, we've been to several. Yeah. I've been to lots of them with my mom. She's my main concert goer buddy. Anyway, enough about me. So for my first concert, I had a very unique experience because it was like my mom and I when I was a kid, but I think just going with the flow, like if you want merch, like head to the merch table early if you're picky about what your merch is. If you're not super like worried about it, then you can go like in intermission or something. That's a great time to hit up like a merch stand. But yeah, know your way around like the venue is very helpful. I feel like that sounds like a grandpa advice. But like if you've never been to that venue, look up the map. I think that's super helpful. And like I feel like it's like, your dad giving you like directions on a road trip. That's what that sounded like to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like your dad forgets that you have GPS, but he gives you
my dad?
Yeah, Chuck does.
Yeah.
Map quest.
My dad, right? Because
the map quest of where you're going.
Gosh. All the gas stations and the best rest stops.
Anyway, the map of the venue just made me think of that. But yeah, and just like kind of have like a plan-ish. It doesn't, and like don't be disappointed if the plan doesn't go according to plan. You get to the concert late, you hit traffic, whatever. There's so many things I could go into. Like make sure you bring cash for like parking. Make sure you ride early if you care about getting to your seat, especially if you're in a floor section. It's always best to get to the show early, especially if you're in the pit. Like, there's so many things I feel like I could go into. But just have fun, let loose, take videos if you want, be present, like, in the moment, and not take anything. Like, the choice is yours.
Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any other advice? No.
I agree.
Wow.
I concur.
Somebody just doesn't like the concert goer vibe. I'm kidding. As we're heading to Kelsea Ballerini in 2 days.
If you go down, I'm going down too.
Hey, that was good.
What was good?
If you're going down, I'm going down too. Oh.
Yeah. Anyways,
we're a giggly bunch over here.
Oh, we're getting to the Am I the Asshole section. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I think I am. Am I the asshole for not immediately telling my ex I resold concert tickets I bought her before we broke up? We were dating for about 16 months before this took place. She loves a specific band, so I bought her expensive premium box tickets to their concert for her birthday. About a month ago, she decided she couldn't stay committed to one person and wanted an open relationship.
Calling her out.
That's a boundary I'm not willing to cross. It was amicable. Is it?
Yeah.
Amicable. Okay, amicable. I don't know. One of those. With a good amount of crying from each side, and we left agreeing to be friends once our emotions had some time to die down. We didn't talk for the next month or so until today. During that time, I resold the concert tickets I'd bought. It seems obvious to me that we broke up. I can't be expected to continue to buy her extravagant gifts or spoiling her. But she says I've taken something special to her, and I'm an asshole for ruining her birthday. Thing is, she still has almost a month until the show, and tickets are on sale. She can buy herself tickets right now if she wants them. She claimed I inconvenienced her brother. He works in the hotel business and had reserved a hotel room for the event. But that could only have been 20 minutes max on the phone to set up, and $0 lost because he just canceled the reservations.
Dang, calling them out.
I can understand her anger, the emotions that come with a big disappointment like that. But to direct that at me and say I've done something wrong by not continuing to buy things post-breakup seems ridiculous, especially considering how supportive I have been to her. In the past 5 months alone, I spent over $28,000 on her. Gifts, food, gas, adventures, bill payments, everything. It makes me sad that I can try too hard and sacrifice too much, and she doesn't even seem to appreciate it. It's just mad that I didn't do it anymore. Am I the asshole?
No.
She is.
She is, though.
She's a girlfriend that's expecting benefits. Like, she's expecting perks from you.
Right.
Which is ridiculous and crazy to me. And $28,000 on a girlfriend is wild.
I even spend that on my husband.
I was going to say $28,000 on a wife.
Yeah.
Is insane. Like,
that, yeah. That is wild to me.
Like, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you're not the asshole. She could easily buy the tickets, like you said. She has plenty of time. And screw her brother. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? What
Sorry,
is this,
not
Dave
sorry.
from Love is Blind?
Yeah, literally. But yeah, you're not the asshole.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else there?
No, you're not. I think she is. And I also think, like, when y'all break up, yes, things need to be cut off. It would be weird if y'all attended a concert together.
Yeah.
Like, you're not together. She wanted to open a relationship. You didn't. Point blank. Period. Slay.
Kitty capper. All right. So the final Am I the Asshole of this episode is, am I the asshole for telling my best friend that concert tickets to her favorite artists were sold out even though they were not?
Ooh.
My best friend, 26 female, and I, 29 female, were planning on going to a music festival to see her favorite artist later in the year. A while after having this discussion, she found out she was pregnant. She said she still wanted to go, but I didn't think it was a good idea because her due date fell on a day that week of the concert. I've expressed my concerns, but she still insisted that we go before the favorite artist we are going to see has pretty crazy shows. Wait, yeah. Wait, insisted we go because the artist we are going to see has pretty crazy shows. Okay, that's what I said. All right. Some have even resulted in mosh pits, and she specifically said she wanted to be in front. I'd like to add that she's very stubborn, and once she's set on something, it is very difficult for her to be convinced otherwise. When tickets went on sale, I was in charge of buying the tickets because I was off of work, so I was able to watch the site as soon as they went on sale. I never even went to the site because I just waited a while and told her my app crashed and tickets sold out before I could get it back up. I'd also like to add that we've seen this artist 3 times before this show, which we were in the barricade, and mosh pits formed at both. I didn't want to put her in that kind of danger, and we would be far too away from home if she did get hurt or even went into labor, because it was in New York City, because it was in New York City, 3 hours from where we lived. So am I the asshole?
What do you think?
So it's hard because I kind of like want to say like, no, you're not the asshole. I feel like
I kind of want to.
But I kind of want to because it's like, that's what your best friend wants to do. And like, if I did that to Laurel, she'd smack me across the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think that's your decision to say that she can't be up for it.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? And like,
it's okay to ask.
It's okay to ask. Yeah. But I just think it's unfair to assume that just because she's pregnant, she wouldn't be up for it.
Yeah. And
maybe suggest that we stay away from the mosh pits. I see your concern there.
Agreed about the mosh pit. I mean, that's just like the social media thing or like friendship taboo thing. I feel like that people think that when you become pregnant or you're a mom, like you're still not the same person and you're not fun anymore. And it's like, just because I'm a mom, I'm still fun. Just because I'm pregnant and can't go out for a drink, I can get a mocktail.
Right.
Like I'm a human. I'm gonna be okay.
Right.
You know, and I feel like that is the epitome of that, though. Like, I don't know if they go to a concert because they're pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
Yeah. Okay. I will say, like, planning a concert and thinking about that, it can be stressful.
It's valid. But you need to talk to her, you know, and keep that communication with her.
Yeah. So, but that concludes this episode of Advice with K&L.
We can't wait to tell y'all about the Kelsea concert. I'm so freaking excited.
Yeah, we're probably going to do like a whole episode about that.
Cowgirls cry too.
Yeah,
we probably will do a whole episode with Kelsea.
Yeah.
My girl Kelsea.
Yeah. Probably not the week after, but like 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
When we have time on our hands. Yeah. But anyway, well, yeah. We will talk to you next week, and we hope you have a great week.
Wow.
Thank you, besties, for joining us. Go check out our latest TikTok and comment what you want to hear us talk about next. See you again next time. Bye.